Our top stories this week. You are a disgrace to this country, President Museveni to those opposing the rationalization of the UCDA. Uganda AIDS Commission asked to refocus the available HIV prevention messages. Also, Donald Trump elected next president. Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of the weekly news roundup at this channel that deals with I. My name is Hawa. To start with, Parliament passed the National Coffee Amendment Bill 2024 on Wednesday, effectively dissolving the Uganda Coffee Development Authority (UCDA). The passage of the bill, which reshapes the country's coffee regulatory framework, took place during a plenary sitting amid heightened tension and a walkout led by leader of the opposition, Joel Senyonyi. The session began with opposition legislators clashing on the floor shortly after the State Minister for Works, Musa Echweru, introduced a separate bill, the Uganda National Roads Authority Repeal Bill 2024. The sitting was suspended twice by Speaker of Parliament Anita Among, first for 30 minutes following a scuffle involving Mityana Municipality Member of Parliament Francis Zake and the Kilaka North Member of Parliament Anthony Akol. Following the first suspension, Speaker Among returned to announce a second suspension and ordered the removal of 12 members of parliament involving Zake and Akol for inciting violence. Others suspended include the Wakayama Mosoke, the Nasana Municipality Member of Parliament, Shami Malende, the Kampala Woman Member of Parliament, Susan Mugabe, the Kalangala District Woman Member of Parliament, Isaiah Sasaga, Member of Parliament for Budadli West, Evans Kanyike, Member of Parliament for Bukoto East, Esinasi Nyakato, Hoima Woman Member of Parliament, Franka Kabuye, Member of Parliament, Kasanda North, and Charles Tebandeke, Member of Parliament for Bale County, Alojas Mukasa, Member of Parliament, Rubaga North, and Derek Nyeko, Member of Parliament for Machindi East. After the second disruption, with a primarily national resistance movement presence, the House proceeded with the National Coffee Bill, ultimately passing it with 305 votes in favor. The bill allows for a 3-year transitional period and mandates that the Agriculture Minister draft regulations within a period of 6 months to guide the new structure for coffee regulation. Meanwhile, on Wednesday, the Mityana Municipality Member of Parliament, Francis Zake, was rushed to hospital after he started a scuffle with a fellow Member of Parliament in the Chambers of Parliament during a plenary sitting. This was after Zake raised fears of insecurity in the House chambers, claiming some people who are not Members of Parliament had entered the House with guns. He particularly singled out the bodyguard to the Speaker of Parliament. Now, the Speaker of Parliament asked the Sergeant-at-Arms to subject her bodyguard to checks, which found him with no guns. But Zake, who was gesturing in a fight mode, pushed Chilaka North Member of Parliament, Athon Akol, who retaliated by boxing him. In the ensuing scuffle, Zake fell to the ground wailing while the Speaker was escorted out of the chambers. The House was debating the National Coffee Amendment Bill 2024, which aims to rationalize the Uganda Coffee Development Authority into Ministry of Agriculture, something that has made resistance, particularly from the coffee-growing regions in the country. Members of Parliament, especially those in opposition, have also opposed the bill, saying dissolution of UCDA would risk the future of Uganda's coffee production. Meanwhile, journalists were asked to vacate the chambers of parliament and to lobby while their cameras were returned. Earlier, heavy traffic on Parliament Avenue forced some members of Parliament and ministers to abandon their vehicles and resort to walking or using bodabodas to reach the House on time for the debate on the National Coffee Amendment Bill 2024. Still on the coffee bill, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni says those opposed to rationalizing UCDA are a disgrace to the country because it was a parasitic agency. President said he is very embarrassed over a section of people who were opposing the abolition of the Uganda Coffee Development Authority UCDA. During a television national address on Thursday evening, the president who lined up some people who criticized UCDA said it was too embarrassing for almost the entire country to concentrate on discussing the agency, which discussions he termed as nonsense. Parliament on Wednesday passed the National Coffee Amendment Bill 2024 after a scuffle that forced members of opposition to the bill led by the leader of opposition, Joel Senyonyi, to storm out of the House chambers. The bill dissolved UCDA and transferred its functions to the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries. He said agencies like UCDA were formed to ensure implementation of specific projects as a temporary solution. Away from that, Mukono Municipal Council has granted permission to the Kampala City Council Authority (KCCA) to resume dumping waste at the Katikolo landfill for a period of 2 weeks. This is after KCCA accepted to fund the council's supplementary budget of 666 million shillings. The Secretary for Finance, Romeo Augustine, said the money will be used to grade community roads near Katikolo, compaction of garbage at the site, and establish a chain link fence to the dump site. A three-phase power line to the site will be installed, constructing stormwater and leachate drainage, gate, culvert supplies, installation of water harvesting tanks, and facilitation of council sessions. Katikolo landfill lies on 6 acres, but Mukono municipality needs 30 acres for the plant. The government evaluation indicated that each acre in the area will go for 150 million shillings. Mukono Town Clerk Francis Byabagambi revealed that the funding plan was submitted to the Ministry of Finance for consideration and it is yet to respond to the matter. The State Minister for Kampala Metropolitan Affairs, Kabuye Byofa Togabye, applauded Mukono Municipal Council for the spirit exhibited in saving KCCA sees all dumping sites in Kampala failed. However, some councillors protested the move for further dumping in Mukono, saying it would delay, if not completely halt, the arrangement for transforming Katikolo into a modern waste treatment plant. John Sebunya says the government should come out with a clear plan of managing waste in the country rather than focusing on short-term alternatives. Now the Uganda AIDS Commission has been asked to consider refocusing the available HIV prevention messages as a strategic method to re-energize the fight to eliminate the virus by 2030. The HIV status report by the Uganda AIDS Commission indicates that Uganda has recently registered a decrease in the general HIV prevalence from 7.3 to 5.1%. The burden of infections, however, is still high among teenagers and youths who now account for 70% of the 5,000 new infections the country registers every week. Residents district commissioners from Masaka sub-region as chairpersons district HIV/AIDS coordination committees have implored the Uganda AIDS Commission to revise the current prevention messages to make them appeal to the youths who are now at a higher risk of the infection. Pade Kayondo, the RDC and DAC chairperson for Kalongo district, observes that unlike in the early days, the young generation has not witnessed languishing HIV patients, and as a result, they have developed laxity in the face of the threat. Jane Francis Kagai, the Sembaule RDC, says that from their school's sensitization visits, they have learned that many students believe many misconceptions about sexuality, which make them susceptible to the virus. Billy Janet Mulindwa, the Masaka RDC, prefers that the secondary schools be also considered for supplies of the PrEP and PEP commodities as one of the ways of empowering them to certain the infection spread. Dr. Zephyr Karyabagabo, the Director of Policy, Research and Planning at the Uganda AIDS Commission, observes that they are capturing all the feedback and suggestions which will be discussed at high level meetings to inform strategic interventions. Also, close to 800 candidates sat their primary living examinations on Wednesday and Thursday across the country. 798,742 candidates across the country registered for the exams. Of the 798,742 candidates, 524,690 are under the government-free universal primary education. Of these, 249,498 are male and 275,282 are female. There is a 6.6% rise in candidature compared to 749,374 candidates who registered last year in 2023. Now in our foreign news, Donald Trump is the next president after beating Kamala Harris by some distance to cap a stunning political comeback. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and the UK's Keir Starmer have been among the first world leaders to congratulate Donald Trump on winning the US presidential election. UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer said he looks forward to working with Donald Trump in the years ahead. That has been the roundup for this week. Thank you for watching the DSI channel. My name is Hawa. We'll link up in the next video. Stay tuned. Please don't forget to like, comment on the video, and also share for more updates. God bless you.